Yo, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing today? As the old saying goes, better late than never. I'm a little bit behind. My co-host was supposed to be here with me today. He's also in Medellin as well. I was going to have him over at the Airbnb to take some live questions from the comment section, but unfortunately, he isn't here right now. Hey, but so it's like things happen and whatnot. But this is my third day here in Medellin. So far, it's been going pretty good. All things considered, everything's going pretty good. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to gripe. I'm not going to make it seem any worse or any better than what it is. I'm just going to be straightforward and honest with you. Old Johnny LA had to go make a stop today, and he was supposed to be over here around this time, and he didn't show up. Maybe he got into something. I don't know. Maybe he's still on the way. I can't tell right now. But at any rate, what's happening with you, Jay Copper, brother? How you doing, man? It was all good. It was all good. At any rate, I was going to give y'all a quick update. This one isn't going to be too long about how things been going so far on my third day here. Today, I pretty much woke up, did my usual, cooked a little breakfast, went out and about, kept it moving. Yesterday, I actually got to meet up with the famous sensei. I met Domain yesterday, Spanish teacher to the world, to the stars. Cool cat, man. Cool cat, bro. Me and him kicked it for a minute. We was on La Setenta, and they had a lot of traffic out yesterday. Like you can tell now, people are getting back to normal. People are moving around in Medellin, especially around the La Setenta area. That's where I'm living at right now. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty much walking distance from La Setenta. Like I could go out my door, walk 2 blocks, and bam, I'll be there. Charles Explorers, thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for stopping by. So far as that goes, that's great. I haven't had any problems with that. This morning, I actually attempted to go and open up a bank account in Colombia because the kid is really thinking like moving towards staying out here. I just have to get the foundation put together first before I just make that move. You know what I'm saying? If not, living here full time, I could definitely see myself here at least 4 to 5 months out of the year, which can be feasible if you put the right, how should I say this, protocols into place as far as your living situation, as far as having a bank account, things of that nature and whatnot. I also found an apartment here through a close friend of mine, and due to me spending so much time at the bank today, I wasn't able to go to see the apartment. Now, I have seen pictures of the apartment. It's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It's in a good area. I'm not sure if you're a person that's been to Colombia now, it's an area called like the Florida area. I want to say Nueva Florida area. Pretty nice apartment, high ceilings. And the price was just like, are you sure you renting this for this price? It was like 1.4 mil a month. It was roughly averages about $500 for something, give or take a little left, depending on the currency exchange at that particular time. Now in Medellin, a 2-bedroom apartment, decent area, bathroom, what you want to call it, a garage, all utilities paid for under $500 a month. That's a freaking deal, So I'm trying to figure out how to go about doing that, paying my bills in the States and keeping up with an apartment out here. Now, when you think about it, roughly when I come here, if I stay here for 8 days, I'm spending probably close to around $300 on Airbnb anyway. So I'm thinking I could actually throw an extra, $90 to $100 on top of that and have my own apartment. And once you get your own apartment here, you don't have to worry about traveling with a bag because all your clothes and stuff is already here. So that $150 or $100 that I'm spending round trip on bags, I'm gonna say $100. The $100 I'm spending on bags round trip, I could take that money and pay on an apartment. So little things like that, when you're budgeting, you're trying to take care of things. That's how you fill in the gaps for spending money for stuff. So am I seriously thinking about it? Hell to the yeah, it's on my mind, man. Believe in me when I tell you. But, hopefully sooner than later, it'll come to pass. All right, don't get too close to Johnny. He's sticking them raw. Man, Johnny Explores. Well, he's open about it. So yeah, he definitely sticking them raw, man. And yeah, teach his own. I'll just say that. You know what I'm saying? I just say that. Rod Lewis Jr., what's happening with you, cousin? Glad to have you here, man. I'm just giving everybody a brief overview about my third day in Medellin, what I'm doing, some of my plans, and how I'm trying to go about doing it, you know, future plans and whatnot. And just the city in general, man. The city in general, it's alive and well. It's missing. It's kind of missing some of the luster it had before with all the tourists that came here. But still in all, it's a good place to be, you know. So Charles Explorer say, let's split the cost. I'll be there for a month, every month, other month soon. You take 1 month, I'll take 1 month. You know, that'd be a good idea. And it's a 2-bedroom, so we could definitely work that out. Hell yeah, we could definitely work that out. Now, that'd be great. That'd be definitely feasible because hell yeah, I mean, shit, if we split $500 between 2 people, that's $250. That's less than the Airbnb I spent. Yeah, Charles Explorers. Look, traveling things, the proof, oh God, just say traveling things. Yeah, que lo que. Yeah, que lo que es bueno por how you say, Dominican Republic. But in Colombia, we say que más pues, a Cuba parcero, you know what I'm saying? A parcera, you know, there's a female version, but yeah, Cuba parcero. My man. Yeah, Charles Explorers, if you don't have my contact already, I think you should. I think we talked before, man. Just hit me up, man. We're going to talk about that behind the scenes, man. That definitely could be worked out. And I mean, with internet included, I think they give you like, if I'm not mistaken, he said 12 gigs of internet. But I'm not worried about that because if the internet gets short, man, I'll go pay for some more internet. I mean, look, $475 a month for a 2-bedroom with cathedral ceilings and a freaking driveway, you know, a garage. Hey, man, I can't beat that, you know. So that's just some of the things to look forward to. And that's some of the things my brothers be coming here, man. You know, the ladies are nice and all, but just the cost of living overall and the laissez-faire attitude in the city, you know, people are more laid back. I mean, it's just not this constant grind. Go get it, you know. Yeah, it's different. It is definitely a change for me, you know, living in the States all my years. Not to say that I'm an underachiever, but shit, man, if I could do it easier and have more, I mean, why not? And that's what I'm thinking about right now. So I'm taking little baby steps. This is the problem I ran into today, though. When I went to, there was a bank I went to, and I went to BBVA Bank, but this particular bank was located inside of a mall. And of course, Johnny LA was with me, and we were trying to open up a bank account. We had a native speaker that was along with us, but they would not let us open an account there. And I just found it odd because I know other expats that live here personally. Like, it ain't somebody that I haven't met or haven't seen in person. These people actually have bank accounts in Colombia, and they only use their passport to open the account. So it didn't work out well this morning. I spent a lot of time trying to get through that red tape. It didn't work out, but I am a persistent person. And I reached out to some other people who do live in Medellin. They gave me some information about how to go about doing it. It really boils down to the location and who works in there. I think I could be wrong. When we walked into that particular location, maybe the person behind the counter or behind the desk had ill feelings towards people of our hue, of our ilk, so to speak. So maybe it didn't work out that way. I'm not going to go as far as saying that is completely because of our race, but it's possible. You know, people say racism doesn't exist in places like this. I'm like, racism is everywhere. It's just different levels to that shit. And sometimes people use their position of authority to, how could I put this? Show that they're discontent with the other person or the other race or whatnot. But who knows, you know, maybe it was just a location. I'll find out. I have a lot more time left here. I'm going to go check out some other locations. I'm going to get that bank account open. And I'm definitely going to see about getting that apartment because next year I'm not going to be spending, because I'm going to be coming out here every month again since the country is open. I'm not going to be spending $300 and $250, you know, every week, you know, or every month. to stay here. So I'm gonna look into that. Last night I ended up going out by myself. Just went and grabbed a little bite to eat. Brought it on back in. Wasn't nothing too major. Johnny around here doing his thing, boy. Johnny, that loose cannon, boy. Ooh, you can't stop motherfucking Johnny, boy. He riding around and he getting it. I ain't gonna lie. But last night I did have time to go through some of my Facebook pages that I have. A lot of Medellin expats or whatnot. They have groups on Facebook. And I don't know how I got invited to all these groups, but I'm in about 4 of them right now. I don't know if it's because of my YouTube page. I don't know if it's because of maybe some of my posts or maybe just some of the people that I've met during my travels here. But I've been going through these groups. One thing that I've found, and it's overall between all of the groups, since the 2nd of this month, crime has been on the uptick, particularly against expats or particularly against tourists that come here. And to be honest with you, most people, I've heard people say, well, it's the white boys getting the issue, or maybe it's the Indians getting the issue. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, your race has nothing to do with the reason why these people are going to rob you. These people are out here targeting people randomly, and they getting the issue, and they're aggressive and they're well studied in their craft. They're organized when they rob you now. It's just not some cowboy Wild Bill motherfucker just running up, jumping out the taxi, jumping out some bush with a spear, talking about, oh, it's me, spear chopper, give me your money. No, these motherfuckers are organized. They stalk you. They catch you at your weakest point. They attack you aggressively. And in my opinion, it would be best for you not to resist. It'd be just best for you to hand it over. I'm just saying. I'm gonna give you 3 examples of this. The first person that I read about, and this is a public story, so it's nothing that I'm not, privy to give to you all. So when y'all come here, y'all can know. There's a group of motorcycle guys or a gang or whatever. You wouldn't go deep as call them a gang, but a group of motorcycle guys or whatnot that's out here in Medellin right now, probably some other areas as well. And what they're doing is, especially at night, they'll catch unknowing gringos in their Ubers or in their taxis or whatever the choice of transportation that they're using, and they'll cut them off. One bike will go in the front of you, and while that bike has the attention of the driver, the other bike will come up behind you and they'll brandish a firearm. Once that firearm or the machete or whatever is brandished and you're up on them, they pretty much rob everybody in the car. So that actually took place, I think, the first week of October. And this lady says she's actually been living here for off and on for like over 5 years. So don't have it in your mind to where you're thinking, oh, I've been going there for a long time. That only happened to them new sucker ass gringos because they don't know what's going on around there. No, this lady is very avid. She lives here. She's, I'm not going to say fluent, but she's pretty well rounded with the language, and they just picked her. They just picked her out, and she was robbed. The next instance is, this is something I tell guys all the time. And we're like, look, if you're going to come here and you need to get money, you need to get that shit done in the daytime, get it out the way, go put your money away in a safe place, including your passport, because you don't need that on you. Your ID will be suffice, and just do that, and keep a small amount of money on you. You don't need a debit card, use a credit card. Credit card, those transactions could be canceled. They could be contested. It's just a lot easier. When you have that debit card, usually you have the bulk of your money on that card. I could be wrong, but most debit cards are linked to a checking account. Most people pay their bills through a checking account. Credit card, you shouldn't be, but hey, if that's your route, you want to pay interest on top of interest, go right ahead. I'm not here to preach to you. That's your money. So long story short, this fella here, this particular guy, he wanted to go out to the strip club one night. He needed to get him some more money. I guess he ran short on a few funds. So he had the wise idea that he would go, let me stop, I don't want to laugh. He would just pull up to one of the banks on the side of the street, off. And this was in the San Juan area. And he would just go to the ATM by himself at night, in the dark area or whatnot, and he would be just fine. Well, long story short, there are people that actually watch those ATM machines. This may sound like a beaten horse scenario that I'm about to give you, but this just recently happened because the guy posted his story in the Facebook group. about 3 days ago. Matter of fact, he posted it the day I got here. And long story short, these motherfuckers actually rolled up on him on a bicycle when he was walking back to the vehicle, and they hopped off the bicycle. They dropped a fire-ass little 1-2 on him, enough to let him know that he was serious. And they took his wallet, they took his phone, and they took a few other things from him. I'm not gonna get all into that, but you get where I'm going at. He was off out there in that world, and I think, due to the fact of what was taken from him, he didn't really want to go to the police, so he just let it ride. You know what I'm saying? Because this particular person said they didn't go to the police. So I guess he, when shit is illegal or immoral or whatnot, you try to stay as far away from the police as possible, So that's the route he went. Not saying that he had to say that when he made the report, but he was probably scared. He was just thinking about it. Maybe that shit would have came up. I don't know. Homeboy said, look, take both your hands, hold this L. That's what you got to do. Use both your hands. You just got to hold this L. That's it. So another thing that happens as well too, if you just so you know, just putting it out there, when the latest passport was taken, I don't know if there's an embassy here or whatnot, but you would have to actually get a temporary passport, I'm guessing. You definitely got to go to the U.S. embassy. And that's something else you want to take in consideration too when I say keep your passport up somewhere. Let's just say, for instance, you were to lose your passport and your flight is in 2 or 3 days, all right? And you have to go to the other side of Colombia to get, your passport or whatnot. And just say you're not in good financial standings. Well, now you're in a situation to where you don't have money to fly or catch a bus or whatever to where you need to go out to get your passport. Your flight's going to get canceled, of course, because you're not going to be able to make it. You can't get on this motherfucker and leave without it. So that brings up another situation that I say, if you're going to be traveling, you should always have, this is just me, this is just my opinion, you should have at least an extra $2,000, which really is not a lot of money, but those $2,000 will sustain you just in case you were stuck there for, extended period of time, maybe 3 weeks, 2 weeks or whatever. I've heard of guys in these groups saying that they came to Colombia and Parque Aires on $400 budgets and shit. I mean, $400 little bit, like $400 and it was broke. That's just something I wouldn't advise fellas to do. For your own safety, whether you have people at home or not that may be supportive of you, you don't want to be placed in that particular situation to where you have to call them and you may get that no answer. And there's a growing homeless population here, as well as you see in the United States due to COVID. People are just a lot of have-nots right now. That's how I got up this morning and I read my Yahoo feed. Like, there's another 900,000 people applied for unemployment benefits this week. That's the ones we know of. So we're close to 1 million people a week now, not having nowhere to go. It's fucked up, not having no job. So I said to say that, you come out here, you don't want to be in the street in a fucked up situation. It behooves you just to have a backup plan, some type of backup money waiting for you. All right. And these people all out here robbing. This dude. And he specifically said, well, when I got back in the car, my Johnson wasn't hard anymore. I wasn't thinking about any sex. So I just went and took it home. I'm like, dude, even if your dick was hard, you just got robbed out of probably around, I don't know, at least 400,000 or 400,000 pesos, 500,000 pesos, me myself personally, I wouldn't really be in the mood to get behind no pussy and bang nothing out either. That motherfucker just brandished the machete on me and, dropped the old 1-2 combo on me with the milkshake. I'd be a little shook up. And they probably they definitely took his stash too. So that was a bummer, So yeah, man, you had to recuperate from all that shit. But yeah, that's just a little sidebar for y'all coming down here, moving in towards November and the holiday season. These jackals are out here. So keep your head on a swivel. It's happening to men, women, anybody that look like a target. You come down here, you got your nice little iWatch, leave that shit in your fucking backpack at home or something, You don't need to be out here flossing with that because you become a target instantaneously. Anything that they can take off your body and go sell it for a come up, that makes you a target. And you just have to know these things. You know, it's not the United States. Everybody and their mama got an eye watch or some shit, you know. A girl who I used to date, she had a phone, you know, and they robbed her coming from her job. And she paisa. Her and her friend, they leaving the nail salon, leaving out of there, you know, closing at the end of the night. So the guys knew they probably had some money on them. And the dude pulled up on a motorcycle. And that's going to be the choice robbery vehicle. They ain't going to pull up in the car. They ain't going to roll up in the old 84 Cutlass DeVille or nothing like that. You know, choppers hanging out the window like you see on the TV. No, you're going to get a little skinny ass bachata. He going to speed down the bike. She going to speed down the block. He going to do a donut, hop off the bike, you know, and say, get it up. Or the bachata going to run down the street on the bike, get your attention, do a donut, and another one going to come on the side of you with the pistol, and that one's going to get you. I always wondered why it was what's the deal with these motorcycles, man? You know, what's the deal with the motorcycles and shit? That's a good getaway car. You know, it's a good cheap getaway car. That motherfucker, you easy to put gas in that motherfucker, and you can get the hell on up out of there. So enough about the drones. I just want y'all to be safe because it's going down out here. And there's a lot of talk around. I wouldn't even say a lot of talk. There's a lot of people who I've encountered here in my travels or whatnot, and they be like, man, food out here tastes like ass, like I'm chewing on a fucking rubber tire. OW, I can't taste this food. Where the fuck do you eat at? Well, for Johnny's birthday, a friend of ours, Wine, he said, you want to eat some good steak? I bring you to a good place. You know, he speaks English, but he's so Colombian. You know, he speaks English with a Colombian accent. So this is his home, and he showed us where to go at. And there's this place in Nutibara. And, you know, I'm familiar with Nutibara because I've stayed in that area before, but I didn't get a chance to sample all the cuisine in this area. Well, there's a steakhouse, pub, whatever you want to call it. And it's in Nutibara, and the prices are great, and the meat it's on point. I'm not gonna lie to you. It didn't taste real grainy. It was sweet. It was cooked right, you know, just the way you may like it or whatnot. And the name of it is La Carrera, if I'm pronouncing it right, La Carrera. And it's on the second floor. It's in Nutibara. You can't miss it. I say it to say this. I've been I've eaten in a lot of places around here, and I can honestly say there are good places to find food in Colombia. You just have to know where to go. First of all, the good places to eat will not be in Parquilleros. Just my opinion. I could be wrong. And if they are in Parquilleros, that shit is expensive. I do not call Hooters wings good fucking food. I'm sorry. I just don't. They had some good grilled vegetables there. If you're a person like me, you like to eat vegetables and a good cut of beef or whatnot, good chicken, camarones. I love camarones con vegetales. That's my favorita comida. And I went there and I ate that, and I took the camarones to my house. And when I got home, I ate that like probably in the morning, the wee hours or whatnot, you know. So yeah, that was definitely a good place. If you come here and you're in Colombia, you're in the Medellin area, don't get in the car. Walk down Nutibara. I mean, both sides of the streets are filled with restaurants. Pick one, try one, you know, move around, you know. Everybody has different palates to know what they want to eat or whatnot, but Nutibara, if you're not familiar with it, I know a lot of y'all are travelers. Y'all should definitely hit that spot up. It'll be all to the good, all right? Moving right along. As far as the entertainment goes here, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna start do a little light detail because I noticed that I'm not gonna say that I care, but I'm trying to keep it on the level to where people ain't trying to flag shit down, because I've been noticing lately I've been getting some hate going on my boy Dree's channel, going on other folks' channel. That's just gonna be the way it's gonna be. But it seems like people get uptight when you talk about pussy. Either you talk about pussy or money. You can talk about anything else. You can talk about a motherfucking mama. But if you talk about pussy or money and you getting it and they not, man, the animosity come out the woodwork. It just doesn't make any sense to me. people become angry, they become vindictive, they want to lash out at you, they want to call you names, make mockery, all because you say you getting some pussy and they not. You are attracted to a particular type of woman and they not. And like all hell breaks loose in a matter of moments. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but I just do not understand that shit. Something as simple as that. I want y'all to excuse them bells over there. That's the motherfucking church across the street. And in the morning at exactly 7:59, the church bells go off. And in the evening at exactly 4:42ish, like right around now, the church bells go off. And that's when they open the doors. You can actually go in church, praise or whatnot. I also think they do like community community outreach over there, because I notice like some of the homeless people go in there sometime. They may come out with like a little box, a little care package or whatnot, but usually they run out real quick. So excuse that noise on the sidebar. So I'm going to get back to what I was saying in a second. Let's let me go into the comment section. I don't want to be like I'm ignoring y'all in here right now. I'm just going to go ahead on here. Okay, back. All right, what's up, K-Mac, man? Good to have you here. Glad y'all stop by and holler at me, man. Eddie J, Feet White, what's good, cousin? Man, I can't call it, bro. I'm going to tell you this, Eddie J. Medellin treat me pretty goddamn good, man. Pretty good. I don't have no complaints about Medellin. This is basically my homecoming after a year, because you take into account, I've been to Colombia this year. I was in Cartagena this year in March. I stayed in Cartagena for a week in March. All right. Then, of course, April came. And the last time I think I was in Medellin was in 2019. I think that might have been November, I want to say. So from November to October, yeah, that's damn near a year. So it's been a good homecoming for me, brother. I really appreciate y'all stopping by. Shay Star, what's happening with you, Playboy? Glad to have you here. Rod Nunes, what's happening with you, JR? I can't call it cousin. You know how it is. You know how I do, cousin. Swinging and flipping, Jamar W, what up, OW? Shit, Jamar. I'm living the dream right now, man. I'll be honest with you. I am living the motherfucking dream. Okay, K-Mac asked me, OW, what's your favorite non-alcoholic drink there? My favorite non-alcoholic drink, mi favorita bebida acá is sandía con fresca. I think I said that right. Yeah, sandía con fresca, sin leche, con agua, y hielo. So basically what I just said was it's sandía, watermelon with strawberry, with no milk, with water and ice. That's what I like. It's a drink. I don't necessarily know what they call it, but they mix all that together and they put it in a cup and it's delicious. Matter of fact, last night, me and Sensei was on La Setenta and we had one. And this morning, when I went to the mall to try and open up my bank account, which was a fucking horrible fail, by the way, I had one over there. And that's my favorite alcoholic drink. I actually went to a strip club. Damn it. Shit. Fuck it. I didn't want to say that. Anyway, I went to a pub, I went to a pub and I asked the bartender there, I was like, okay, I just feel weird sitting in here with all these Colombians that come behind us, everybody drinking their beer, they tripping, they chilling and shit. And I'm over here drinking a bottle of water. So I asked them, do y'all have, beer here, una pola? In Colombia, they'll call a beer pola. They'll say pola or una fria, which means cold or free. They call it, like we say a cold one, they'll say una fria. So I asked him for una pola, but send alcohol. And he looks at me with this look. He's like, cerveza? No alcohol? He's like, no. We don't have that here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, look, I tried, bro. I tried, man. It's just me, bro. I just don't want to. I don't drink back at home. If I have my reasons for that, I definitely ain't want to drink here. And I'm like, nobody wants to sell me a non-alcoholic nothing. So in the bar that I go to, is the club, or what I seem like the pub. You know what I'm talking about when I say the pub. There actually ain't no pub. They ain't selling nothing in that motherfucker but bottles and hard alcohol and Red Bull, which I definitely don't need that because I'm already at like a natural freaking high. So yeah, Rod Lewis Jr., Johnny a wild boy. Oh yeah, Johnny LA is a wild boy. I will give him that. I look. If I could sit here and call him anything else other than that, I'd be a fucking lie. But he moving around out here, but he doing his thing, you know. I say it like this, bro. We didn't all took our little L's here and there, but we persevere, you know. We move on past that. We don't let that L just ruin our whole vacation. You just have to have that particular mindset to where it's okay, things will go wrong. Life is not perfect, but it's not the mistake you make. It's what you do after you make the mistake is what makes you or break you. And I tell people that all the time. And sometimes people let their mistakes get the best of them, and they sit and they stew and they drown, you know, and never see their full potential, you know. So yeah, Jay Lerver, what's happening with your player? Man, goodness, man, Jay, bro, I gotta hit you up, dog. I gotta hit you up. I just had a lot of stuff going on here and there, bro. I've forgotten to do some things, but we gonna chop it up, cousin. Believe that. Wise ideas, yeah, man, got some ideas. What's up, Johnny? Oh shit, Johnny LA is in here. Johnny motherfucking Jenkins is in the chat. I didn't know that. I was just talking about you, Johnny. You know, I'm more than sure you heard that, but hey, you know, I'm glad you heard it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Johnny LA in the house, checking in from Medellin. Yeah, man, Johnny, you supposed to be over here right now on the camera. We supposed to be having this conversation between the both of us, but hey, you know what we're gonna do? I got a bright idea. Since y'all here tonight, this is what me and Johnny gonna do. Me and Johnny supposed to be going out to infamous Parqueyeras tonight. And no, I refuse to buy pussy in Parqueyeras because, man, fuck it. I'm just gonna go back to my rude, vulgar ass mouth. I refuse to buy pussy in Parqueyeras. This shit is overpriced. They is not gonna go clean upside or on the back of my head, trying to tell me nothing about, hello, sir, I want 200 USD. Take your 200 USD talking ass down there motherfucking block. I ain't got nothing for you, baby. I'm just going out there to girl watch, do a little filming, but that's why I get on and off the boat at. I done heard some people out there getting their whole frame dug the fuck out. I'm like, man, bro. And what's crazy about it, what scares me about the shit, when these dudes get boxed in their fucking brain, they actually come back like they got a deal. That's what scares me about this shit. That's like, you run Mo on the Nick Dan. Let me not say run Mo. That's some down south shit. Y'all ain't gonna know what run Mo mean. That means, okay, put it like this. You scam a nigga, you sell him a $30,000 car for $55,000, and he come back and he tell the whole world what a good deal he got. That's as close of a metaphor as I can make to what's going on down there, you know, when you go to Parqueyeras. So I said to say that me and Johnny are gonna go to Parqueyeras tonight. And I should have my card. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm thinking that, oh man, just say Sebastian, because he said another name to everybody. I think Sebastian is supposed to be bringing me my SIM card tonight, and I'll be able to go live. So tonight, the questions that you can't ask Johnny now, you can ask him live tonight while we walking down the streets of Parqueyeras, you know, the danger zone, you know. The women out there are fucking predatory as a motherfucker, dude. You want to see a group of predatory, fine-ass bitches, take your ass to Parqueyeras, you know. You be looking at them, they be smelling all good. They be giving you them bedroom eyes and shit. Lord have mercy. It's whoo. Yes, sir. It's easy to fall into that well, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Big D, man, what's happening with you, Big D? So glad to have you in here. Not 6, well, I had 28 of y'all in here now. Cause this shit going back and forth. I would appreciate if y'all would just go ahead on and smash that old like button for OW, man. I'm about to get into the ladies of the night portion of this, and I'm gonna go ahead and close it out until tonight when y'all could actually hear Johnny Jenkins' opinion, because there's a lot of other things that's been going on behind the scenes, and I don't really want to disclose all that information without his permission. I would rather himself give you details of what's going on out here in these Medellin streets. And yeah, we'll move forward from there. Sharu, what it look like, fam? Sharu, it's looking real good out here, player. Also, something that I looked at too, ticket prices for November have went down. Yes, they're going down. This was speculated that travel would increase, but despite popular opinion, from what I'm reading and what I'm seeing, my sources, I usually use Yahoo News. I'll also use CSB. Damn, I can't get out. CBS. I'll use those sites, and it looks like things are on a downtick as far as travel, domestically and internationally. So the basic law of supply and demand: the less there is of something, the more it costs. The more there is of something, the less it costs. And that's what's going on right now. There's not a lot of travelers, so the prices are dropping, you know. The question in one of the groups, I mean, this is a little sidebar, a little side take, but in one of the travel groups, and the question was posed to me, like, do you think prostitution should be legalized? And what do you think would happen if prostitution was legalized in the United States? And I'm like, man, this is no one simple answer to that question, but I just usually to try to simplify the answer. I just bring the basic law of economics into it, like the basic law of supply and demand, you know. And it's, I mean, it doesn't get any more simpler than that. It is what it is. I'm not going to try and overcomplicate the shit. The only reason why pussy costs so much is because it's regulated to the point where if you get caught saying the wrong thing to the point to where you're soliciting the sex, then you get a charge, you know. They perp walk you. They put your name in the fucking newspaper. If you do it more than once or twice or whatnot, they try and ring it up as a freaking felony. So by being as that, you know, it puts a higher price tag on it. For example, let me give you a quick example of this, and I'm gonna move back to the Medellin because this just struck my mind. I've got to share this with you. I'm not sure if a lot of you guys are familiar with the show called Vice, but I'm gonna say late 2014. I want to say in the Las Vegas area or whatnot. They were in the process of legislating the legalization of marijuana, and what they would do is they would like interview these guys. Of course, they had a mask on and they changed their voices or whatnot, and they were moving like hella fucking weed, man, like all kind of any type of fucking strand you could think of. They had it, and they had a nice little deal going on because they would deliver the shit. So all you had to do was sit on your ass like you ordering a fucking Papa John's pizza, and you'll have different strands of marijuana that you could pick, choose, select, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you got problems eating, your dick don't get hard, or you got insomnia or whatnot, we'll deliver this marijuana to you. But the interesting fact about the one takeaway I want to get from this, what they asked the fella at the end of the sitcom, I say sitcom, at the end of the series, they say, so how do you think that the legalization of marijuana is going to affect your business? He's like, oh man, I'm dreading that shit. He said straight up, he said, when they legalize it, I'm pretty much going to be out of business, because then they can go to dispensaries, they could go to all different type of outlets and get it. At that point, it'll be no longer taboo. It'll just be normal. It'll like be going to the store buying a pack of cigarettes. All right. So what happens? The price is going to go down. And he said the price is going to go down so much because it's going to be legal. So it's like, I'm not going to be able to make a living doing it. Same thing with pussy, fellas. Just saying, legalize the shit. You know, it's not taboo anymore. Motherfuckers going to start opening up pussy houses and behind McDonald's and shit, you know, and the average bitch that's charging, I've heard guys say in fucking LA, they charging $250 an hour, something as much as $2,000 an hour. That shit's gonna change, you know. But that's just my opinion. I hope I live to see this shit, quite frankly, you know. But hey, it is what it is. So back to Colombia and what's going on. I'm gonna let y'all talk to Johnny LA about what's going on. That y'all could actually, you know, pick his brain, because I can promise you the brother has a lot to say. Shout outs to UOW in the chat. I got some heat just because I said I like Colombia better than DR. Fitness and travel, yes, you will. Look, people are going to be that way because people have a subjective. Everyone has their own opinion, you know, and just us being YouTube personalities, I mean, look, we're subject to attack. It's part of the game. I was told that by an old head a long time ago. And he said you could have nothing but good things to say, but you could say one wrong word, and somebody will just target that one wrong word and go in on you on that shit. And basically that's what happened to me when I just talk about men having options. I'll be like, brother, I understand you're going through a hard time out there, whatever, you taking foot to ass, this bitch running over you. And the only reason why that I see that you're allowing this shit to happen is because you as a man don't have options, and you like to get your dick but like the Rex person. And just to be honest, you scared of going desert dick for a couple of weeks. So you just taking this whole shit, you know what I'm saying? You taking foot to ass. It is what it is. I'm like, all right, cool. I completely understand that, brother. I'm not mad at you. Rock out. But the minute I go into detail about that, I go to getting, even sometimes I'll go into detail. They won't even be on my channel. And somebody will come find me on my channel and leave a comment on a video that I did probably 5 or 6 months ago. Be like, oh, you mother, like, yeah, man, you must be a boring, dry dick motherfucker, boy. You got time to go back 4 months on my channel and find a video just to roast? Poor bastard. But yeah, bro, fitness and travel life, bro, look, keep your head up, bro. It's all part of the game, bro. I've been seeing some of your videos you're doing out there. Keep pushing forward. No matter what adversity you're facing, it's only going to make you a stronger person mentally, and your channel will grow eventually. It's not going to happen overnight, but it will. And I see your grind, so don't worry about it. That's what I got to say about that. Live one, the ref. Okay, ref, I probably took the biggest L of all 2020 travelers. Hey, bro, live, man, look, I'm going to tell you like this, man. Just when you think you done seen it all and you done took the biggest L of them all, bro, there's a motherfucker right across the street from you that ain't saying shit because he done took that L and he probably embarrassed as a motherfucker to tell anybody about it, bro. But in this travel game, bro, matter of fact, I did a video about it probably about a month or two ago, and it's called The Learning Curve. And it's something that all travelers go through, but some may be not too privy to admit it. Like me, I'm an open book. I don't got nothing to hide. I tell people, look, yeah, you see my face on YouTube. I'm not hiding my face. You know how many people on here hide their face? No shot. Hey, look, no foul at you. But there are a lot of YouTubers that don't show their face because they're being attacked publicly. Show my face. So I go into the learning curve, man, and it's something that all people go through because, quite frankly, we're traveling to these places in good faith, and we're going to go through somewhat of a culture shock once we reach these places because we're just so Americanized, so to speak. And you have to make that change between the time you get on the flight and the time you exit that flight. Your mental state has to be totally different and prepared for the adventure you're about to embark on because it's totally different. Sometimes your mind is still matrix ridden, and you can't see outside of that as of yet, and for every mistake, like I said earlier, man, for every mistake that you make, it's not the mistake, it's what you do after that. Now, if you go back out there again and you make the same mistake in that same order, maybe this travel thing ain't for you. Maybe you need to have someone hold your hand out here when you're moving around because these mistakes are going to be made. I've made several mistakes, but I'll come online. I even told them about one moment. I made a whole video about one of my mistakes. What my dumb ass won't do. My flight leave at 2 o'clock. I won't get up in the morning at 11:30 and go creep and try and get me some taters, I said, yeah, I'm going to slide up. Ooh, I'm going to get that macaroni and cheese. Yeah, I'm going to stir it up, get it nice and sloppy. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to get it. I go over there. I put on an action-packed thriller, and bam, I get to my flight like 5 minutes late. Guess what happened? I was stuck in Medellin for another 3 or 4 days, That goes into that backup money that you should always have. Because if I didn't, I'd have either been sleeping in the airport or I'd have been trying to call somebody back at home like, I spent all my money and I ain't got no money to book my flight. Could you please send me? No, that's not responsible. That's ignorant, and it shows it's not good for you. It's just not something you want to do. It shows a lack of integrity as well, just for yourself to even put yourself in that situation. Because to be honest, most people, they ain't gonna tell you that. But they coming out here for some pussy. They'll tell you they coming out here for other things. And I understand how they do it. I get it because other people who ain't fucking, they gonna attack you. And so it's best just to say, for the sake of YouTube, like, oh yeah, I'm just a traveler, or whatever, however the words they want to make it into whatever, trying to blur the lines or whatnot. And they'll tell you, and then some people out here say, oh, well, I got buku game, I don't got to pay for sex. And I'll be like, all right, good for you. Okay. Moving right along, either way it go, have you put it, some type of financial transaction was made for you to be here. And whatever a person got to say that helps them sleep at night, that's cool. But I'm not going to attack you for that, brother. I don't really give a two shits how you go about getting your rocks off. And I don't want you to care about how I get mine off. Now, if you need some assistance, I'll point you in the right direction. And I think that's the way it should be. But you got these attack dogs out here on fucking YouTube. As soon as you say pussy or money, they do it like German shepherds, like don't talk about pussy, don't say money. Pussy, money, and passport in the same sentence? That's a lethal combination. You cannot say passport and pussy. You say those two words, it's a death sentence, you know what I'm saying? In some cases. I mean, I'm being facetious, but that's a literal term. But you say passport and pussy in the same sentence, you're going to get some heat, especially from the, no, let me not go at them. Let me not say that because that'll be crossing the line. Let's just say a certain group of people, they will attack you for using those two words in the same sentence. And you should be able to run game in the United States and acquire women. And if not, you're less than a man. And if we use your passport to try for pussy, you're a sucker. And that's just their frame of thought. Do I agree with them? Fuck no. Do I dislike them? No. I'm having too much fun to dislike anybody, but that's why I go at with that. That's why I didn't want to get real deep into the pub situation, things of that nature. I would really love to discuss with y'all about prices and stuff like that online, but I'm starting to see it's not conducive to what I'm trying to do. So let's just say a lot of y'all know me behind the scenes on WhatsApp groups and stuff like that. I'll be more than happy to give y'all that information one-on-one. Because I posted, it's there, it's no secret, So that's where I'm at with that. I'm with you, bro. So as far as holding that L, don't worry about it. Pardon me. Live on the ref, a lot of people holding L's too. And you take that L, don't look at L as a loss. Take that L, look at it as a learning experience. That's what L should mean to travelers. If you're an avid traveler, L shouldn't mean loss. L should mean learning experience. That's what it should mean. Just put a new definition on that shit for traveling peoples like us. It's a learning experience. If something happened, it wasn't up in the par, okay, I didn't lose anything because guess what? I'm still breathing. I still have my health. It was a learning experience. I'm gonna do better next time. So L's are learning experiences. All right, look at it that way. Stay positive. You gotta keep a positive state of mind because they got some miserable motherfuckers out here, and if they can get to you a little bit, they happy. Just a little bit, And for me, when I'm around people, especially traveling in different places and stuff like that, I actually read people's body language more than what's coming out of their mouth. Because there was a point where I didn't speak no English at all. I'm sorry. I didn't speak no Spanish at all. And people would be talking and I would get some of the words, but I learned more about people's body language when you're not really familiar with the dialect than anything. So that's something else y'all should take, just as a sidebar, even in America, try and read a person's body language. Even if somebody say everything is all right, watch their body, their emotions. If they look as if they're having some type of anxiety, especially with women, if they're constantly stroking their hair and things like that, it's different things you can pick up on. Look, go do psychiatry 101 or whatever, and you'll learn a lot about a person's body language. You could tell. Trust me, get you a long way. I'm with you, bro. I've sat at many clubs sipping on soda water. Yeah, Charles Explorer, man. You just feel kind of weird, like everybody around that bitch happy. They got these spirits going on and shit. What's the other word they think? I think they call it guaro. I think they call alcohol here guaro. Colombian slang, I think it's guaro. So they in there sipping on their guaro. Don't quote me on that because I've been studying Colombian slang. I learned a lot of new words, but some of my pronunciation is a little bit off. And these words that I'm saying, you cannot go put them in Google Translate and it'll come back as anything because these words are specifically Paisa. All right. It's not going to come back, you know. So, but you'll hear people say it here a lot, you know. So it's like, you want to drink, I think it's like guava, if I'm not mistaken. I'll get back with you on that. But I was in the club, man, they're having a good time. You know, they bobbing around, they buying chicks, they bottles and stuff. I'm sitting over there with a fucking clear ass bottle, some crystal ball, just sipping on that bitch, you know, looking square as a motherfucker, but motherfucker just don't know. First piece of action that I see, I'm going up to her. I'm fearless. I have no fear. I had to act all. You know, matter of fact, in the mall today when I was in there, you heard me? I went at somebody top. I went at somebody top 2 times. Did I have success? No, I got shot down. You know, that's the thing about it. You know, that's one another big misnomer. People be saying like, oh, you're over there because you can't talk to women here. I'd be like, bruh, I talk to people anywhere. The worst you're gonna tell me as a female is no, and I don't give a shit about a no. You know, every no that I take, every no that I get is taking me closer to that yes that I'm gonna get. You know, and yeah, some of the people who was with me in the mall then, I don't be shooting at no low-hanging fruit either. You know, I be shooting at one of the chicks that I shot at. This motherfucker, she worked at the, she had a job, like, you know, how a motherfucker with a job. She was a car salesman down there. And, damn, I think it was, they got a Chevrolet down there. I forgot the name of the car dealership on her. Anyway, she worked at a car dealership. And I was all in her feet trying to get her. I was talking to her everything, you know. And, my partner Juan, he could be vouched for that. He's like, man, you just don't care, do you? I'm like, nah, really, I don't, because man, I done lived life and I've been called some fucked up shit in my days. Is I'm pretty much looking for a female to tell me some shit I ain't already heard. As far as me hollering at her, you know what I mean? Shit, bro. And you just gotta have that state of mind, man. I mean, it just comes at time, you know. And the other chick, she was straight up, you know, she thought she was in the gym. Oh, I love me a gym body chick, you know. That's something that I aspire to get. I think really in my future, the type of woman that I'm going to settle down with, she's going to be the type of lady that at least likes to go to the gym 3 times a week without somebody asking her. Like she actually look forward to that shit. Because me, I'm in the States, that's just something I do. Like if a week go by and I ain't go to the gym, I either got to be sick or shit, that's it. I gotta be sick. Because any other reason, I was trying to think of another reason off top, but that's the only reason why I'm not gonna go to the gym. But there's a mall in El Centro around here, and I can't remember. Unicentral, that's the name of it. That's where we were trying to get our, you know, accounts going at and whatnot. And man, they had some nice looking ladies in there. And you know, I tried to approach 2 of them, you know. One of them, you know, she pretty much told me, get the fuck on, you know, I got somebody. She ain't said in those words, you know, because Pisces ain't like a black American. Black woman, you go approach her the wrong way, don't talk about she with a pack of her goon. She gonna roll her fucking neck like a clock, roll her eyes, you know, think of some slick shit to call you, then walk off and make the little faces and shit, you know, and swing her weave around at you and all that type. I'm like, God damn, you ain't gotta do all that extra bit. I mean, really, you know, but your pussy is praised here in the Matrix, so I can expect that. You know, I'm not even surprised at shots. You know, just go ahead and take that L, that learning experience. I learned not to fuck with you bitches that look like you. Keep it pushing. But yeah, that's what happened at the mall today, bro. So yeah, that's all. It's part of the learning experience. You know, keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, that's a weird feeling, bro. Sitting in there, everybody drinking, and you ain't. Jay Clyde, oh man, what's happening, Jay Clyde, dog? I don't know if you're still in here now, man, but shout out to you, Jay Clyde, bro. I appreciate you stopping by. Afro Nation 54. What up, OW? You sound like you're having a great time, brother. Hit that like and share. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hit the like and the share. Y'all go ahead on and share this with some people so they can hear me drag for their ass and tell the truth and all that good stuff, because I don't really think I sit online. I know I don't sit online and lie about nothing. I'm trying to think back. That would make some shit up. Nah. Because I'm a firm believer in if you tell a lie, you got to remember a lie. And I ain't trying to remember no more than what I have to. I try to remember what's necessary. You know, because somebody will challenge you on that shit. Well, OW, you said you've been to Colombia 10 times. And your passport said you only been there 3. Oh, damn, bro, you got me. You know, I don't want to be that person, you know. But you could literally go back and go on different people's videos and even my videos, and you can see that, damn, yeah, that nigga done been there a whole bunch of times. Like, damn, he done lost count. I done lost count too. Yeah, bro, but I appreciate you coming by, Afro Nation. Kenneth McDonald, prostitution is legal in some states in the U.S. Kenneth McDonald, you are correct. In some states, which means what? In some states, that means it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's not in abundance. All right. See, you still have a commodity there because in some states, all right. Anything over 50 is more, you know what I'm saying? Is the pejorative, all right. Right now, we have nowhere near 50% of the states in the union that have legalized prostitution. All right. So what does that mean? It's still a scarcity there. That's what I'm trying to get across. It's a scarcity. You have a few states with a few stipulations, with a few cities within those states, whereas the prostitution is legalized. You flip that coin and you go to a complete country where across the board, the shit is legalized. It's a lot cheaper. Look at Germany. You use Germany, for example. I know you're an avid traveler, but you go to Germany or whatnot. I know you probably been there a time or two. Especially if you're an army brat, you one of the sailor type boys, you done been over there. If you have a whole country that's pretty much all in line with the same ideals and whatnot, what's going to happen is after a while, once it's legalized, especially in the United States, it's going to become taxed. All right. Once it becomes taxed, it's going to become streamlined. You know, it's going to be like, you know, pretty much buying a Snicker bar, all right? And that's when you're gonna go having bitches trying to sell pussy under the table because they don't want to get taxed. And it's gonna be a problem, you know? You're like, oh, daddy government is pimping you now. Oh, now it ain't so great to do the shit, you know? All the time before when the shit was illegal and it was 250 from your hands to my hands, now Uncle Sam wants 10% of that $250. Oh, shit. Now, you know, the whole game changed. Everything changes, you know. Prices gonna start to drop. You're gonna start having mandates in place, and you bitches gonna have to start taking tests every couple of days, which is already like that. A couple of them bunny ranchers out there, those ladies, they pretty much part of their work ethic or work program, I should say, that they're tested like constantly, you know, for STDs or whatnot. So I mean, I think in a way it'll be a good thing because you'll probably have cleaner whores on the street. Damn, I sound bad when I say that shit out. Fuck it. You'll probably have cleaner whores on the street. This nigga just sashaying up and down. Dudes will know that, okay, whores on the street are probably dirty because they ain't being tested. But if I go to this house over here, it's probably $10 more, but I know it's a clean bitch. I don't know. Shit like that. In Dominican Republic, it's definitely like that. And this ain't no shit that I just pulled out my ass. This is what I know from the people that work there. In particular areas that I go to in Dominican Republic, they have strips. You know, I know y'all familiar with the strip. Everybody won't go walk down the strip, you know, see what loose ass shaking, you know, see what deals they could get on the taters, you know. So word on the street was in DR, in this particular area, not all areas, where it was prevalent at. And I'm not going to say an area right now because I don't want to put people on blast. But I'm just going to say in DR, in this particular area, if you watch my videos, you know what I'm talking about. There's a strip out there. And what I was told from the people that work out there and the people that work in the houses, the girls that's on the strips are the ones that have been shunned out of the houses. So OW, so why they get shunned out the houses? You know what? I'm glad you asked that question. I'm gonna tell you why they got shunned out the houses. The bitches was thieves, you know? When I was walking down the street, I heard motherfuckers saying, no, hey, ladrón. And your girl would curse him out. You know, she'll say something in Spanish back to him. Don't know the exact words, but I know it was some strong profanity because your boy threw his finger up after that, like, coño. And I'm like, oh, shit. There you go, man. Come on, man. Let's get on down here, man. Your boy chucked this bottle up and that bitch land on my motherfucking lap. I'm going to be mad. I'm going to throw it back at that bitch. But I say to say, a lot of those girls, that'll be one reason why they not in the houses no more, because technically speaking, the girls would much rather be in those houses because A, is safety in numbers. There's actually people there protecting them in those houses while they peddling their trade or whatnot, as opposed to you being out on the street. You get some crazy drunk Johnny come lately. He bring you in a hotel room. He rape you. He beat you. I don't know. He robbed you. He robbed you of your money. You know, he steal your pesos. Now, why would a man steal pesos? I don't know. just leave me out of that conversation. But the shit has happened before. I know Americans personally who say they stolen pesos. If you're listening to this, I'm not going to expose your name, but why you would do that riddles me. I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm sure the fuck not saying you're a good one. I'm just saying I wouldn't do it. So the girls will also be out there because they will have passed the disease on to somebody and like in one of the casas or whatnot. That's bad business, because think about it. If the word gets out that girls in your casa are burning niggas not gonna go there no more. White folks ain't gonna go there no more. Koreans not gonna go there no more. The slopes damn not gonna go there. Slopes hear about that shit, man, them fucking slopes is going back where they came from. Slopes don't, man, look, you say what you want about them slopes, but they're an intelligent group of people, and they don't want no burnt wee-wee. Tell you that right now. So once they find out that a female's in there and, you know, she's doing that, this is what they told me. They put them out. So those girls on the street is like the renegades, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So you better watch the motherfucking renegades. Yeah, they might give you a bargain basement price, but you might want to wrap that motherfucker up. You dig? So yeah, back to that. Yeah, I think that's the impact it would have on it. You know, really, I just want to, for me, of all things, I'm just curious to see the impact legalization or something like that on a broad spectrum, like not just a couple of states came at, but on a broad spectrum, like across the board. I want to at least 39 states. Give me 39 states that completely legalize and control prostitution, you know, as far as, you know, taxes and whatever else goes along with that. I want to see that happen. I want to see the effect that has on society. And this OnlyFans shit that we got going on right now, which is complete fuckery, you know, and just dating in general, you know, male and female interaction, you know. I want to see the effect that has. And I want to see it on the short term and the long term. I want to see how it starts off like in the first year, then as it manifests and grows and becomes more mainstream, so to speak. I want to see how the application of that just changes the interaction between people, you know. Because the reason why I say that, the worst situation you could have yourself in is in a situation where a motherfucker feels as though they have a particular market monopolized and they need you. You see, people treat you differently in their mind when they know that you need them. It's a lack of respect almost. Not almost, that's exactly what the fuck it is. It's a lack of respect because they know you have to come to me for this. We know you have a need that needs to be met. So I could put whatever price tag or make whatever demands I want on this particular item because you don't have a choice. Now, when you give that same motherfucker you've been shitting on for the past, I'm gonna say 2 decades, options to move around, and they acknowledge those options, I want to see what the ramifications are when motherfuckers get that type of freedom to be able to move. I'm so curious to see it because there's only 5 or 6% of us brothers who actually have passports who have seen it. When you experience that on a larger scale in the United States and you see 50 to 60% of black men acknowledging that option there within the states, see how this shit gonna change? So basically what I'm saying, you give a motherfucker an option between having a $50 a month OnlyFans subscription or a $45 QT, so to speak. I'm using these terms, so I don't want to get. So you got to choose between getting a video or the real thing for $45. You know, what you think these brothers gonna do? You know, you're gonna go spend $200 at Ruth's Chris or $400 for a dinner? I'm not gonna say who, but I say this: a person that's a very prominent YouTube figure that a lot of guys look up to. That he's game, oh my, he has so much game. I have so much respect for this guy. Oh, he's just super game. I have gotten word from a very good source that this same motherfucker was out tricking on the bitch, spending $200, $300, $400 a plate on some food. But this is the same motherfucker that talk and shun niggas for going overseas to spend a fraction of that to get some pussy. See, the game is so fucked up, bro. And I tell people all the time, what you see and what a person say, don't listen to that. Watch what they do, you know. And when I saw that, I had to say, bruh, are you serious? He's like, yeah, OW, you know, I can't. He wouldn't send me a picture because he knew that it was a possibility, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna go public with it. I'm just gonna say that your favorite YouTuber, whoever you want to call him, y'all look up to this guy. That motherfucker spending just as much money, if not more, on the possibility of sex than a motherfucker like Johnny. I was gonna say you, bro, but I don't know, bro. Fuck it, Johnny, because Johnny gonna say anyway. Then a motherfucker like Johnny LA, you know what I'm saying, that don't give a fuck what a nigga say, he'll go out there and spend 34 hours on him some snatch, but y'all will talk bad about him. But this same motherfucker that you look up to talking about, I got the game, I'm gamed up, you know what I'm saying? This nigga, y'all on this motherfucker Instagram, y'all paying this motherfucker Patreon and shit, and this nigga doing the same thing that other motherfuckers doing, it's on a higher level. And you know what makes it worse? He's using your money to do it. That's why this shit is almost fucking laughable to me. And when I saw that shit, I was like in a state of fucking just disgust. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, man, hold on, somebody calling up here. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Sí. Sí, señor. No hay problema. Gracias. Ay, te veo pronto. All right, folks. I think I have a visitor. I think I have a visitor here. Maybe not. There's a lot, but they on their way up these stairs right now. Yeah. So that's the answer to that question, K-Mac. Which states? Go to Las Vegas. K-Mac, if you go to Las Vegas and buy pussy and you're not making over $30 an hour, you're gonna have to take out a small loan to pay for that shit. LJ 2014, yes, because dude, you go to Vegas, I mean, I'm telling you, bro, that shit is a arm and a leg, bro. That shit is mainstream, and there's not many places like Vegas, you know. So you're not gonna be in Vegas talking about, yeah, I'm gonna get me a little chicken, I'm gonna spend me a couple of dollars. No, you're basically gonna break your bank, you know. So it'd be better to pay for that shit. All right, Tampa Twine, what's up, OW? Man, I can't call it player. Look, I'm out here in the land of plenty, bro. I'm living it up, you know. And if you know anything about OW, you know I'm taking full advantage of everything that this beautiful city has to offer to me. That's right, damn right. And I'm just tucking and rolling with it. I ain't much lying to you, bro. OW, give us your pick between Colombia and Dominican Republic. Afro Nation. What's up, Johnny? Johnny Jenkins is in the building, yokes. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hit on and y'all want to ask him some questions or whatnot, y'all can feel free to do so. But Afro Nation, I'm not going to pit between one or the other, because that's the same thing. That's just what you can sit on that side, bro. Ooh. That's the same thing that just happened to fitness and travel. They pretty much asked him that same question, and he was pretty much attacked for his responses, you know. They went at the man throat. You know, they had some bad things to say about him on the channel. Oh, well, you know, you NPR, you don't do this, you know, blah, 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 ooray. So I will say this to answer your question. Both countries have their pros, both countries have their cons. All right. I've only been to Dominican Republic 2 times. So I haven't seen many of the cities there. I've only been to Zona Colonial, La Capital, y Boca Chica. That's it. So that's pretty much all the places I've been to. So I can't really go more into detail than that. I'm not going to say I wouldn't go back to DR, but yeah, let's just say both of them are very nice places, man. I'm gonna leave it at that, you know. And we're going too much more detail than that, but yeah, our connection both cities, if that's what you want to know too. I know plenty of people in DR, I know plenty of people in Colombia. Now, I will say this, Colombia is cheaper than Dominican Republic. If that's what's the tilting point to make you want to make a choice between one or the other, Dominican Republic is more expensive. I'm just gonna say it that way. for entertainment is more expensive. I put it to you like that. And you know what entertainment I'm talking about. I ain't talking about going to motherfucking cinema or nothing. You know what entertainment I'm talking about, Afro Nation. So let's just keep it a buck with you. OW, how do we reach you, fam? You can hit me on my email, dude. I got an email address. It's ornell504@yahoo.com. And you just hit me up right quick, you know what I'm saying? Charles Explorer say slopes don't want no burnt pole.
The link.
Oh, I can't send the link on here. They can hear you though. This is a mic. It's got a live mic in here.
Oh, they can hear me?
They can hear everything you're saying.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a live mic in here, man. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, what's going on, people?
Yeah, Johnny LA in the building, folks. You know, pretty much we're a little bit late, you know, but it's all good. I still got 19 people in here. Johnny LA done showed up, so we just gonna let Johnny LA give his story. Now, you want to go on camera, or you just want to let it? How you want to do it?
I'm on camera. I'm down. It doesn't matter.
All right,
everybody can hear me, so I do apologize for the difficulties. I had to take care of some business. But pretty much I've been hearing it from the last 30, 40 minutes of the show, and I will agree with a lot of what OW is saying.
Yeah, you can leave the mic on.
What OW is saying, you know, right now, Colombia is a different beast. It's a different beast. So if you ain't got your connections in point, you're gonna have some hard times. Let's just say that. You're gonna have some hard times. Everybody should already know how I roll. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. I do me. I do raw dog. There's no condom involved. It is what it is. And obviously, if I done did it out here, I come out here often. That means I done figured my shit out. It's your job to figure it out. Matter of fact, OW done already seen me live in action.
Yes, I have.
He done seen. Matter of fact, I just had a girl last night, all night. And he witnessed it.
Yeah.
Nice fat ass little titties on her.
Yeah. Yeah, she did look good.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. She did everything I asked and then some, and she cooked breakfast in the morning. So therefore, it is not impossible. I am not your typical gringo. I don't come out here with that bullshit. You gotta know what you're coming out here for. As OW kind of briefly went over, there's been 2 American gringos that have gotten got. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't saying no info. I will just say that you gotta be on your ducks. You gotta make sure your money, your stash, your passport, all that shit, you don't want that on you. So, but yeah, it's like I said, it's been fun for me. I know it's been fun for OW. You know, I do leave very soon, but I'm gonna still get my rockers off tonight. Yeah, you know, I need some new pussy, so therefore, I will be going out tonight and hunting. This is gonna be a hunting season.
I'm going out there with you too, bro.
So we're gonna get a hunting season down, and like I said, but you know what? To each his own. Everybody's different, you know. My thing is it's people don't understand the logic in the no raw dog. People don't understand what I mean by that, and I'm only gonna say it one time. I don't go down a line of strip and fuck 30 bitches at one time without a condom. It's one particular person that I'm into. And like I said, you can hate, but my slogan is, I don't give a fuck what you think. And if you don't like it, you can fuck off.
Hey, bro, somebody used your slogan last night too on your boy channel, on Double R channel.
Really?
Dude asked him a question. He said, so what do you think about that, Markel? Oh, what I think about it? He can fuck off. I'm like, oh, yeah.
There's only 2 words. Fuck off. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. And I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Dominican Republic got nothing on Colombian bitches. All right, I'm just gonna say it like that.
Hey,
you know, and again, this is just I done been to the DR, and obviously I come to Colombia quite often, and I'm gonna tell you right now, you get more bang for your buck. You know, whether you get some quick head, whether you you doing the knocker, you splash on her face, whatever you want to call it, you're going to get your money's worth. But, like I said, all of you incapacitated cockroaches that think you know it all, stay your black asses in America and let us keep doing what we're doing. As I said, and I'm going to say it again, I done got my rockers off. Matter of fact, I done probably, actually my first 2 days here, I think I done busted about a good 5 in a day. So that tells you something. That tells you something. And bottom line, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it with a heart of gold. Everybody's pockets are different. Everybody's pockets are different. Therefore, what I'm trying to get at is that if you want to be that gringo and go spend all your dollars in Dominican Republic, if you want to go to Brazil, Japan, knock yourself out. But I'm going to stick to what I know works for me. And I'm going to leave it at that. Not sure if OW got some more to say, but like I said before, right now, things are very, very different. In all seriousness, Colombia is not the same as what it was before the pandemic. Things have completely changed. Like I said, you got to know your way around things. The bars are not the same. Like I said, it's a limit to who can be in the clubs. So you got to have your outside connections. That's no jokes aside. You got to know how to move around differently now. So all I can say is if you don't know that, you probably ain't going to make it, or you're probably not going to like it, and you're probably going to say, I don't want to come back to Colombia. Like I said, from now till November, whatever, it's not the same. I'm just going to leave it at that. We probably will do something else later. Like I said, I will be going out tonight, seeing it's hunting season. Like I said, I'm that coyote. I'm looking for the prey. I'm going to see who's the next one, and we going to let it roll. That's just what it's going to be. We're going to let it roll. But yeah, let me see what's going on here, and we're gonna keep it pushing. Like I said, more than likely we probably gonna do that live, just so that everybody understands and see the difference. Like I said, for example, I'll just throw it out there, but Parquetas, it's not the same as it was before the pandemic. It's changed. A lot of the girls right now are doing internet more than anything else. It's different. And I'm just going to say it that way. It's not the same as it was before. So you got to know your way around. And like I said, right now, but things are good. Like I said, the food's been amazing here. I've tried out several different places, from pizza to burgers to pasta. And like I said, I'm a chicken guy. So, it's amazing. There's no other way to say it. But again, like I said before, we definitely gonna do that live again, tonight. And like I said, if you don't like how I roll, 2 words, fuck off.
Yeah, we gonna roll tonight, bro. We gonna do some tonight, dog. We ain't gonna sit up in the house and hibernate tonight.
And one thing about me, people should know me from my very first podcast with OW. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what people think about what I do. And people are not gonna do me, and people are not gonna be me. They can't be me. There's only one Johnny LA.
You right about that?
There's only one Johnny LA. You right about that? There's only one OW 504. And here's what's funny about it. Me and OW, see, here's what's different. And he knows me. We talk about it all the time. Bottom line is he has his how he gets his rocks off. I have my way of getting my rocks off. Difference between me and a lot of American cockroaches, now I call them gringos, is I'm not desperate for pussy. As we already know, I am the prize. They need me. I don't need these bitches. Therefore, it's going to be my way, or bitch, you can fuck off and I'm going to get someone else. That's what happened. That's what happened. And OW is a witness to it.
Yeah, he do that, man. Like he went to a couple of places. I ain't gonna say the names of the places or whatnot, but he demanded his service, and they didn't want to cooperate, and he politely walked about that motherfucker. You did. You want to tell us about what happened at New Life?
Oh yeah,
tell me about New Life, bro.
So New Life, I'm gonna tell you right now. New Life can fuck off as far as I'm concerned. But I'm gonna tell you the story. So, one of our guys, our little, our local guy, tour guide, took me to New Life, and you know, the bitches, I mean, like I said, they had a lot of bitches, very good. But the bitches didn't want to fuck without a condom. Now, I played the game, you know, I said, oh, well, here's the thing. I fucked the girl here already without a condom. Now, they didn't know that.
Yeah,
but, of course, the girl was shocked. You know, oh, no, that's not how it's supposed to. Well, bitch, it wouldn't happen. It happened a year ago. All right, you can fuck off. So, of course, I didn't get any of the girls. So she tried charging me 3,000 pesos. Bitch, your sign here says 2,000 pesos if I don't get anybody. Personally, it's bullshit, but whatever. But bitch, you're not getting 3,000 pesos. You're getting 2,000 pesos and you can fuck off. She took the 2,000 pesos. She got mad, but I'm not paying you to see a bitch. Therefore, this is how it is. For me personally, I don't like New Life. OW likes New Life. He loves New Life. But you know what? That's how he gets his rocks off. And here's what people don't realize. That's okay. That's okay. He got his method, I got my method. Now, here's what's funny, and a lot of people are question, why do you go to Colombia? Well, obviously, if I keep coming back, my method's working. Am I right or wrong with that?
It's working. If it won't work, you wouldn't come back. You'd be like, fuck off.
Exactly. If it didn't work, I'd be like, fuck off. But it works. But see, I have a way I say things, and of course, I'm not going to get into the full list of that, but I will say, I get what I want. Bottom line. And if you don't know what that means, you can fuck off. But I get it how I want, and it's going to stay that way. And I'm not diverting for nobody. Let me tell you something. I've had people offer to pay. I tell them, don't waste your money, because I don't fuck with condoms. I don't do it. Oh, there's a witness to that. I don't fuck with condoms. I don't. I can see a bad bitch, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I won't fuck her, even if it's $10.
Yeah, it's just a principle behind that shit, man. I tell anybody, man, don't go to a fucking steak shop trying to get a motherfucking shrimp, you know, a plate of shrimp, because you're gonna pay for something you don't want, you know. So you guys still try to avoid that shit, man.
My thing is, and bottom line is, if I ain't paying for it and she wants condom, no problem. But when I pay for it, it's my rules, because now my money's involved.
Yeah.
My money's involved. Therefore, the rules change. Now, again, I said this before, I've had people offer to pay for me. I tell them, don't waste your money. It happened to me one time in Cancun. Badass bitch. He paid her in USD $120. Bitch, I didn't fuck this bitch. And we just sat there for 30 minutes. So now he had his way of getting his money back, but my point to it is that I don't give a fuck if it's 120 USD or 15,000 pesos. I'm not fucking with the condom because I know my dick. We're all adults in this bitch, so I'm gonna say it like this. When my dick sees condom, my dick goes down. My dick says, I'm not getting hard for that. My dick literally says, I don't want it on me. Do not put it on me. And that's just it. Now, again, to each his own. OW love New Life. OW love that condom sex. Cool, no problem. Get your nuts off. No problem. But for me, my slogan, here's gonna be another slogan for me. My nut will serve a purpose in this world.
Damn, bro. I just got a hell of an imagination, bro. Like, I ain't gonna be like, I be seeing them big healthy motherfuckers, dog. I be like, God damn, bro, I'm actually in here. I'm in here to win it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, bro. And for me, I think I actually get off on how easy this shit is, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. As I was coming up, bro, man, even in the States, bro, motherfucker gotta jump through a lot of hoops to get a little act right. Oh, they got some water in there. That big 2 liter right there. Oh, yeah, and they got a glass over there on the counter. You heard? You can help yourself. So I done got old, man. I done got up in age, bro, 20 and 30, bro. I used to love to get out there and chase and run down the pussy with the old spear chucking motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Out there in the world just tracking down. But nowadays, bro, I'm a little bit more laid back and lax with it, bro. I'm like, I am not gonna go through all that shit, you know. And as quiet as kept, you can still get some shit raw, done, you know. But it's gonna cost you a little bit more, you know what I'm saying?
No, wait a minute. Now, here's the difference. The bitches I done fucked raw. Now, OW, you give your scale. Was she a bad bitch or was she an ugly bitch?
The 2 that I saw, they look good. All right, they was decent, you know. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that there's a whole fucking dime piece out here, because dime piece is very subjective, you know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been here 40 years now. It ain't been too many times I actually seen a dime piece in person. And when I say she a dime, you know, you might come over and, she ain't no dime. She might get 8.5. You know, I'm like, dog, what we arguing about here? Schematics between, what we arguing, the difference of a 1.5, not even a whole 2 percentile, you know? So I don't really get into the argument with a 10, but both of them were decent, especially the one last night. I was looking at it, I was like, God damn.
Oh, yeah, the one last night. Oh, yeah, she took care of me. As a matter of fact, she came over.
I'm like, damn, she could get it, you know?
Oh, she had it. Let me tell you something. I'm more of a titty. I'm a titty man. But this bitch had a fat ass.
She ain't had no big old titties, but she had an ass on her, boy. Working, bro. So that thing going in.
And she's Venezuelan.
She was Venezuelan?
She was Venezuelan.
Bro, you know why? I couldn't see her eyes, bro. I didn't want to look in her eyes. I said, man, that Johnny guy ain't trying to. But for me, how I can tell a Venezuelan, their eyes. I don't know. That's just
and her English was not bad at all. She spoke a little English.
Yeah.
And like I said, the bitch had an ass. Let me tell you something. I don't eat pussy. That's something else I don't do. But boy, I tore that pussy up.
What you got in the box, Johnny?
Oh, I got the box.
You got the box.
The box got eaten. Matter of fact, the box, let me tell you something. The box got eaten and the box got eaten.
Oh, shit, good.
Now, I don't do that ever. That's how bad her ass was.
Chupa la vagina.
Oh, that's right. That's goddamn right. Like I said, at one point, I was like, fuck the titties. I'm gonna get this ass. Fuck it. She had some little titties on her, and boy, she could suck a dick. All I gotta say, I'm gonna say it like this. This is why I love Venezuelans. She begged for that nut. What? She begged for that nut, bro.
What?
She begged for it.
What?
Put it like this. The man is supposed to be the one to put the woman out of commission. She put me out of commission.
That's a good feeling, there, boy.
You don't understand. I was on the goddamn flow. No more. I said no mas. No mas. Now that tell you right there, she done took me out of commission.
Man. That's their feeling, bro. Especially, you know when a motherfucker done got too good, if you gotta walk down some stairs when you leaving the house, you gotta grab that railing and your legs shaking. You know, you ever had that feeling? I had that feeling, that's good, boy. I was walking down the fucking steps, I took that first step, I felt that leg shake. I'm like, ooh, shit. I said, ooh, me in that. And the fucking gringo, I said, oh, gringo. The fucking Colombian up there with the laugh, like, I said, oh, no gracioso. He's like, yeah, funny. I said, fuck you, boy. I grabbed both of them fucking rails by walking down the stairs, bro. My fucking legs were shaking like a bad set of dice, boy. I going down that motherfucker, and I'm like, God damn, she got me.
Oh, yeah. All I gotta say, and what's actually funny about this is we go after bitches, good bitches. I'm not, like I said, this ain't no go out there and get a whore and a bitch that's a 2. No, these are some fine bitches. And again, I'm not gonna share my secrets on how I do my thing, but I'm gonna say it like this. This bitch had, matter of fact, I'll probably put her picture up on the next live. Or matter of fact, she might be in the next live. Matter of fact,
she was supposed to be over here that night, but we ended up leaving later. So no, she got off work late.
She got off work late. Yes,
that's right.
Yes,
that's right. You know?
She got off. So like I said, the next live, hopefully maybe this weekend, you know, we'll bring her on or whatever. But she understands something. Put it like this: I have to kind of talk in code.
Right.
To OW because she kind of knew what the fuck I was saying to OW on the phone.
That was this morning.
That was this morning.
Yeah.
She knew in code. In other words, I had to say it in code, otherwise she was gonna know I was talking about her.
Right.
We're just gonna say it like that.
Yeah. I
had to say the box. I had to say X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
I couldn't say pussy because she already knew.
Right.
As a matter of fact, she told me to take a picture of her ass. Mm-hmm. She told me to take a picture of her ass. And you know how when a bitch, when she arches her ass up and that ass look nice and just juicy, you would just want to put it like this. She said when she went to go shower, she saw red marks on her fucking ass cheeks. That's how good that shit was.
You doing some demolition derby in that motherfucker.
Goddamn right I was.
Hey,
matter of fact, if it was up to me, I'll put my fucking name on her pussy if it was up to me.
Oh man, you put the JLA on that motherfucker.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Oh,
and actually, I'll be honest with you. And actually, after we got done fucking, believe it or not, she said, "Did you come in me?" That nut was still coming out even after she shot.
Man, what the fuck, man? You like babies here fucking with me? You got try running around this motherfucker.
Goddamn right.
Jesus Christ, man. You gotta stop.
I see this. Look at this. Oh, W is saying is he skid on her face. No, I skidded in her pussy.
It's splash.
I splash.
I like the splash in your face.
Yeah.
So I do some kind of say morning, noon, and night, you know, but you gotta let me splash in your face, bitch, and everything gonna be all right. That's my thing right there, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You talking about, he wanna give you hit with a condom. Story over.
Like I said before, the dick tells I don't want a condom. My dick ain't gonna get hard. Bottom line. No matter if I pay 5,000 pesos, 10,000 pesos, hell, I ain't gotta pay shit for it.
Right.
It ain't gonna get hard. So I'm not gonna have fun.
What we want?
It is what it is.
You want to go into this comment section right quick. We're going to wrap this up right quick, you know. Big Marcus says, walking STD.
What did he say? Walking STD?
Yeah, Big Marcus.
Okay, Big Marcus, he can fuck off.
Marcus, I don't even know if Big Marcus still here. Yeah, he's still here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Afro That's my slogan. He said, salute Johnny LA, Johnny Raw. You heard me? LJ14 says, does Johnny get tested? I don't know. Ask Johnny.
Do I get tested? Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. I get tested every month. I make sure that, you know, I go get the penicillin shot. I make sure I'm good. Next question.
Snug Williams says, get on your tippy toes and dance around and snatch like a sombrero. Lord have mercy. Snug Williams, I be doing a little dancing, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be dropping that ankle, dog. I ain't gonna lie, I don't do the dancing around. Oh shit, Jackson G the fucking ass, man. Jackson G, I don't even know if I want to read this shit coming from you, bro, because I know. Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the room? It's official. To say Freddie Jackson face ass nigga in one thumb. I'm gonna leave that alone. All right, what's good, player? Stephen O, man. Good to see you here, Stephen, man. Hey, boss is still played. All right, get the lights up or suffer the consequences of the red hammer of Lex Luger. That's right. Appreciate you, Snug Williams, man. Y'all get the lights up, bro. Y'all in here. We in here sharing y'all our stories, you know. Medellin unplugged in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Y'all in here, I know y'all laughing y'all ass off, because if I was listening to this shit, I'd be on the floor rolling my ass off right now too. No joke, no joke. That's a wild boy. Hey, Rod. Excuse me. Rod Jr., I already told you, bro. Before he got here, yeah, he's one of a kind, bro. He's definitely different, but you know, he's real. He's straightforward. You gotta respect that. And even though Jackson G the roasting the man, he did say the nigga is a fool, but he keep it real though. See, that's the thing you gotta look at, bro. A lot of opinions that Johnny had, a lot of cats who listen to this may or may not agree with the way that he says it, but at one point in time in their life, they done been down that road before too. They just don't express those feelings that they have. What they do is, not saying anybody in particular in here, I love and appreciate all y'all, but there are people who will sit back and point their fingers and make mockery of what other people are doing, but they're walking down that same path. They just don't have the, how could I put this? The bravado to be out there up forward and out front with it, like, hey, this is who I am, this is what I do. You either like me or you don't, and if you don't like me, you gotta respect me, just keep on pushing, and that'll be that. You know, so that's why I kind of really understand where the young man coming from with the words that he used and the things that he do. Because they got a lot of little bastard children running around out this motherfucker who don't know who their daddy is. And somebody was fucking them, bro. And probably still is fucking somebody, bro. Chicks out here, especially in the States, man, they got 3-4 different baby daddies. You know, if everybody was using condoms, you wouldn't have all these children and checks running around this motherfucker you did. Don't know who their daddy is. Motherfuckers collecting counting checks for 3 or 4 different kids. And this is what I do know. When they do go down there and they go collect those fucking checks or attempt to collect those checks, the first thing that woman is asked is who's the baby daddy is. You know what the women say to get that check? I don't know. I don't know where he is. I don't know who he is. Once they say that, that's daddy government's child, you know? And in a lot of those cases, they don't know. I mean, how many of y'all done watch Maury Povich and these motherfucking Jerry Springer shows, you know? They go back there and take the DNA test and shit. Dude come out there, bitch, he doing cartwheels off the motherfucking stage. I told you it wasn't mine. I told you it wasn't mine. So what does that mean? That meant 2, 3, maybe 4 niggas running up in that pussy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Busting, ski.
I'm sorry. We got a Big Marcus said Johnny is living his very own purge on South America. Beware. Yeah, I gotta give it to you. And that comment, thank you. Thank you for that, Big Marcus. Thank you for that. And I'm gonna tell you why. I am the goddamn purge. And it's gonna be my way or no way. As a matter of fact, my slogan, and like I said, please, matter of fact, I want someone to answer this question for me. I truly, truly want someone to answer this question for me. Why am I gonna pay for condom sex? Why would I pay for that when I could be in the States doing the same shit? Matter of fact, hell, if I'm gonna pay for condom sex, I can jack myself off, bust my own nut, clean my nut up, and keep my money. Help me understand that. Like I said, anyone in the chat can answer that question. Why would I go fuck for a condom? I mean, like I said before, when your money's involved, it is your way, your terms, not on these bitches' terms. Because bitch, I will walk past the bitch. I don't give a fuck how fine she looks.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you how real this shit got, bro. Johnny done got a bitch in the room. Now I ain't pull the bitch off the assembly line. I ain't talking about out in the front. He done took her off the assembly line and he done brought her in the back of the shop, you know what I'm saying, to have her stripped and clean, you know what I'm saying? He done got in the room with the motherfucker. The bitch said no. Johnny got up off the bed, walked out the room, and closed the door behind him. That's how serious that shit get. That's
I won't do it. That's my when I'm paying for it, it's my way. Let me tell you something. It took me, okay, when I came to Colombia, all right, I was in Fort Lauderdale like everybody else. I had to wait that layover. 2 days before that, I didn't fuck. So technically 4 days I didn't fuck. The first bitch I fucked out of Colombia, she got the full nut service. She got the full nut.
God damn.
The full nut.
They got turned out there.
She got the full nut. And matter of fact, she might be pregnant. I don't even know. I'm still talking to her right now, but she might be pregnant. She got the full nut.
God damn, John.
But her ass was like I said, matter of fact, you saw the pictures of her, OW, the very first bitch I fucked up.
Yeah, you sent me them pictures.
Yeah.
I seen her.
Yeah.
I seen her.
Yeah. Nice little.
That's the only two I saw.
Yeah.
And the girl I saw last night.
And last night.
That was at your party, your birthday party.
Yeah, exactly.
And
the first bitch, I only paid her to fuck her raw, paid her 100 mil.
100 mil?
100 mil.
Wait. Back up. I thought it was something different. Maybe I heard something. So for the people that are listening, 100 mil is roughly around $27.
That's right.
Give or take with the current exchange.
With the currency.
So you had you had unprotected sex with a girl for $37
all night.
For the whole night.
All night. And I probably got about 3 nights in.
I think you done broke the fucking record, dog. To me, that is free. You know,
that's free. Now to her, 100 mil, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to her.
But it don't matter what it is to her. It doesn't matter what it is to me.
To me, that's right.
I am the prize.
That's right. I am the prize. I am the go-getter.
I'm the go-getter. That's right. So $37, you fuck all night long, and she got up in the morning and cooked breakfast. I don't know.
Exactly. So and she got up and cooked breakfast for me. Left. She came back that night. The next night, I gave her 60 mil.
There it is, a motherfucker.
You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right.
No, man. Shit, man.
Like I said before.
That's like $16.
That's right. That's
$16?
Right. That's right.
Man, how you sleep at night, dog?
Oh, I sleep very well at night.
God damn.
Matter of fact, that next morning I had my bacon, eggs, and pancakes.
$16.
That's right. And she cooked it all.
Well, that's actually less than the motherfucker going out to the two for 20. What they do? You have them in the state? Ruby Tuesdays, whatever that shit is.
That's right. And I had mine. And actually, like I said, OW is a witness to it. He saw my little let me tell you something. I got no reason to lie. I
thought the prices was higher though. I thought you paid a little bit more.
Well, I have my way of getting around that now.
That's called manipulation, Johnny.
That's all right.
That's
all right. That's all right. That's all right. The bitches manipulate us. So I'm gonna manipulate them. The bitch manipulates us. I'm gonna manipulate her. And let's just keep it real. The bitches need money. You need money. I need my dick sucked, and I need my nut off, and I need it around the corner. It is what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
It is what it is. And they already know what we're coming here for. We ain't coming here to shoot the breeze. We ain't coming here to do no bitch, you need to get in your knees and start sucking dick.
Well, since you say that, there was actually a vlog that was done today, and they had these black chicks on there from the States, and they were stating that what's that?
I don't know what that was.
Damn. I thought it was a phone.
Yeah, I thought it was a phone too. I don't know. But
anyway, yeah, they had these black chicks from the States, and they were saying that they don't fuck with broke ass black dudes. You know, they see a broke black man, it's like pukable. You know what I'm saying? It's just disgusting. So you bring that question full circle. All right, if
let me just say this.
Ain't it about the money?
It ain't about the money. But I'm gonna say this. And I don't give a fuck with anybody. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this with a clear, deep voice. I do not date black women. It is what it is. I don't date black women, and if you don't like what I just said, you can fuck off. I don't like black women. They are trashy. They are ghetto, and they don't get. They want too much. They want too much. They talk all this shit. First of all, bitch, I shouldn't have to beg you to suck my dick. I shouldn't have to beg you to do nothing that I ask. All right? Man, you're killing me, dog. Go ahead, bro. All I gotta say is, my little Venezuelan bitch, she does it with pleasure. See, anybody needs to pull that definition up, pleasure. I don't have to beg her. She do it because I like it.
You won't do it.
Right. She's a pleaser.
Right.
I want a woman to cater to me. Now, some American cockroaches here may call it being a slave. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I don't give a fuck what you think. But she's gonna be mine. She's gonna do what I want her to do, and she'll. Matter of fact, I already told her. We talking in the talks. She want to get married? Well, bitch, I want 2 kids. Bitch, you want to get married? I want 2 kids. And then you're going to still take care of me. So, therefore, like I said, she's a very good woman. Hey, let me tell you something. OW.
What's up, man?
No, just be real. Was her ass fat or was it fat?
It was, I got to get the right words for it, bro. It wasn't like one of them big fake asses, you know what I'm saying? But it was round. And it was jiggly, like it was soft, like, you know, you could touch it like it was like a fucking pillow. And not one of them knockoff pillows, you know what I'm saying? One of them nice Warner Brothers Target pillows, you know, like
that's right.
Pillows, name brand pillow. Like you just snuggle up next to that motherfucker at night, you just hold it, and you go to sleep real quick, proper like, yeah, that's what her little booty looked like.
Yeah.
I seen it, you know.
Yeah, buddy.
But on top of all that, she had a pleasant disposition about herself. Like she wasn't carrying herself. She was very respectful. That I saw. And right. I'm gonna say this. I've only known the girl for what, 5 minutes. But when she came there, she spoke to everybody. You know what I'm saying? It was like she had a home upbringing. You know, she came up with a good home. Is what I'm saying. Because I've been in some situations where people will walk in, they'll look at you and they turn their back and won't even say that. They're like, damn, you know, where the fuck was you brought up at? Like, we are here, you know, you can't say hello, good evening, simple as that. You know, we know you're here, you know, but she didn't have that particular type of disposition, which goes a long way with me, just in my personal opinion.
Well, here's what's funny is, you know, when she came, she spoke to everybody, but we all know that she came to be with me.
Right.
She showed, like you just said, she was nice.
Yeah.
But that's that Venezuelan, and she's Venezuelan. And I don't know what it is, and I think it's just because of how she grew up. In Venezuela, they come from a very poor country. So for them, it don't take a lot for them to appreciate things.
Right.
Matter of fact, I just told her when I leave, I done bought a whole case of milk. She was so thankful for just the milk. But I told her she could take all the food because obviously I can't take the show on the airplane. Clearly, I can't take it on the airplane.
Exactly.
So I'm going to give this to her as an additional that don't cost her nothing. Right. Whereas she would have to pay for this. So in reality, even though I'm giving, technically she's getting more than what she came.
Right. Exactly.
And all she did was, she was nice. She took care of me. I took care of her. But it's more of a cordial, like she really is feeling me. She really is feeling me.
That's a good thing.
And that's where it comes in. I may talk about raw dog and I may talk about this, but You got to make love to her mind. And people don't understand that. Anybody, me, OW, anybody in this goddamn chat, we can have the biggest dick in the world, but you got to make love to the bitch's mind.
That's where it's at, bro.
And that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't going in further detail. If you don't know what that means, then you ain't gonna figure it out.
Well, John, I got a question for you, bro. Cause you hard on these black bitches out here, man. Like you ain't got no pity for the motherfucker. But I'm gonna say this, bro. Is it the American black woman, or could you see yourself actually fucking a black woman that is not westernized?
If she, okay, let's rewind. I won't date an American black bitch. However,
okay, that's what I want.
However,
yeah.
But again, here's the thing though. My black ass has been exposed to Colombia, and I love the Colombian, the body, the way that these Colombians look, the light skinned. I love that. And oh, that's what. See, let me tell you something. I don't eat the box, and I just told y'all I ate this bitch's box. All right. Now that to me, and I'm like I said, you know what? Going back to what W said from a couple of videos ago about being a simp, yeah, I'm a fucking simp.
Come on, man. You almost said
I'm a fucking simp.
Oh, no, baby.
But I'm gonna tell you why I'm a simp. Cause that bitch's pussy's good. She giving me what I want. She taking care of me. So yeah, I'm gonna be that simp. Matter of fact, OW, I took her to get her fucking nails done. Did I not tell you that?
Yes, you did, but I didn't know if you wanted to.
No. Yeah. There's no shame in my game. I took her to get her nails done. And guess how much that? It was under $20.
Yeah, that ain't bad, bro. That ain't bad.
Her feet, her fucking nails. See, and guess what? And she's happy about it.
She happy. She appreciates it.
She appreciated it.
Because I've heard women say that before. All you gonna give me is $100 for my nails? I can't even get my toe done with $100.
Exactly. And that's why that typical black bitch I can't stand. That's
I heard it, bro. I heard it before. Like, yeah, I got a little something for your birthday. I'm gonna give you these $100. That's it. That's all you gonna give me? Man, you know they got niggas around here lining up waiting to get in this pussy. I'm like, goddamn.
Now see, now another thing.
Give them $100 back then. Fuck you. Go get with them.
Yeah. What's actually funny, now another thing is I have my focus. Like I said, when I find one good bitch, that's who I focus on. Because my thing is why would I go out and look for another bitch if she taking care of me? If she taking care of me, now yeah, I could easily do that while she at work or whatever the case is. But you keep that bitch in check, you keep her in line, you take care of her. It don't cost nothing to do that once you find the right one. But you got these typical American gringos, and actually OW is a witness because I even told him about one of the stories where a gringo got. And this is a typical white boy, got.
The pockets get ran quick.
You know, and you gotta know how you like. And actually, I think I don't know who said this, but somebody said in the chat, or maybe it was you, I don't know who it was, but when you come to Colombia, American rules do not apply.
They don't.
They do not apply.
I mean, nothing.
You have to accustom to Colombia.
Right.
And motherfuckers don't understand that. When you get off that fucking plane in Medellin, wherever in Colombia, you are no longer in America.
Right.
Get that goddamn American mindset out of your fucking picture.
Right.
You got to be cordial. You fit in. You know what I'm saying? When I look at the fucking sheriff, matter of fact, today we saw a goddamn guy at the ball with the goddamn pistol. That motherfucker had a long.
Man,
I said, yes, sir.
Long, dog, but that fucking gun was longer than your arm, dog.
He was ready to fire that bitch.
Bro, he was looking at me, dog. I'm like, man, hey, dog, you intimidating the fuck out of me right now with that big ass gun, bro. I don't like this shit, bro. I'm trying to get that bitch about 30 feet. You trying to walk on the side like this, bro? I didn't want to show no aggression, dog.
Yeah, bro, that's how it is.
I don't know if you peeped it out, but he when he was holding that fucking long ass rifle, he was just tapping his fingers on the trigger like this.
Oh yeah,
you see that motherfucker doing
I
that
sure
shit?
did.
Man,
I sure did.
The fucking trigger for, dog.
I sure did. And like I said, they have. Let me tell you something. You know, this is different in America. These motherfuckers will shoot and ask questions later, or rather, they won't even ask questions. They'll shoot and report your ass back to America. That's all they're gonna do.
What's left of you anyway?
And what's left of your remains.
It fucking gun was goddamn big, man. You hunt elephants and shit with that gun, man. You don't shoot no human with no shit like that, man. When you saw that shit, dog, that was a fucking elephant gun, dog.
Oh yeah.
It was so heavy, it fucking shoulders.
And then, well, actually, what happened after that? After that, we were watching. 3 other motherfuckers killing. There was a motherfucker with a gun. He had his motherfucking finger on the rack ready to shoot.
Yeah.
The dude coming in to get the money from the bank.
He had a pistol on his chest like this.
Man, he was ready to fuck. Now that one, he was walking with a purpose.
Yeah.
That motherfucker said, I'm going here, we getting this money.
Right.
I said, you do your thing.
Yeah, dog. I wasn't moving, dog.
I was not moving.
Man, I'm not moving. Brian making no sudden move.
Yeah.
None of that shit. I'm not trying to look aggressive, like I want to be combative. None of that. Now, you know that the dude in the front, he had the Saturday night special. He had the 32.
Oh, you sure did.
And you saw how they walked in. Like one went to the right and one was walking behind.
I sure
You
did.
know what I'm saying? Man, that's military tactics, dog.
I sure did.
They covering the whole fucking perimeter.
People don't understand this is that Colombia is a different beast. And like I said, if me and OW, we come here many times. Obviously, he's been here more than me, but he even said it in his last line. He didn't. You don't judge a book by its cover. Mm-mm. You don't judge a book by its cover. Mm-mm. Now in Santo Domingo, I may seem quiet, I may seem whatever, but OW was a witness. I think I handled myself pretty well.
Yeah, you did. It's just me. When you first meet somebody, I'm just, you kind of go up face value and you're listening to them and like, man, I hope fellas all right, man.
I'm gonna say this before I'm sorry to cut you off. There was a particular individual. I won't say his name.
Oh shit!
He was in our little group in Santo Domingo, and he really didn't have any confidence in me. I he knows who he is, and it's okay. I get it. I come off as this guy that don't know what he's doing, but guess what? At the end of the night, as a matter of fact, at the restaurant. He know who he's in. He know who I'm talking about. I had somebody with me, and not because I knew what I was doing. I know what I'm doing. I just need a simple direction of where I'm going, where the bitches are, and that's it. And I take it the rest from there. And OW is a witness to that. Matter of fact, he even told me the story. I didn't even know the goddamn windows were that, or not the windows, the fucking walls. Goddamn, I'm fucked up. The walls were that thin in Santo Domingo. by the way, I don't want you. I didn't really want to tell. I know that's your friend,
Right.
but he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. I went with her to Bank Colombia. The only reason why I couldn't get an account because I gotta show 6 months of living here. You gotta hear 6 months if you know someone here.
Right.
So she gave her information. It's just because my passport, because it's been over, I gotta be here 6 months without going anywhere.
Damn. Shit. Well, we back live now, bro.
But I'm just back to the
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think we back on now. Yeah, I see a picture. I see. Yeah. We back.
I know we missed 5 minutes or whatever, but I think everybody got the gist of what the fuck I was saying.
And I'm gonna turn this way. We gotta keep an eye on the screen, bro, just in case. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So. As I said before, and I'm gonna say it again. It is what it is. I do me, and yeah, I mean that's it. Anyone got questions? They can feel free to hit the chat, and I will gladly answer.
Yeah, y'all have any questions at this particular time, bro? Feel free to go ahead on and voice your opinion and whatnot. Me and John was having, but yeah, back to that though, bro. But I had called my sensei today, and sensei said he know 2 people personally who've gotten bank accounts open here with just their passports, with no problem, you know. And I was like, man, bro, I don't know what the fuck happened today.
Yeah, well, our particular guy did not know what he was talking about. I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure it come up. I'm listening to.
It's so like I said, we got things in motion.
I see. Yeah, it's back on.
We got things in motion. Like I said, there's just particular things that you gotta do things a certain way here. All right. For me, I don't know the best Spanish. You know, W's can attest to that. I'm still learning my Spanish. He know more than me, but for whatever reason, me personally, I still think I'm with him. I'm rolling with him with bitches. Yeah. I ain't even got the Spanish like that.
That's real. I saw that myself. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I'm still learning it, but it's all about how you do it and your facial expression. Because a lot of the women here, everyone is gonna have their ups and downs. Everybody's gonna have, their good moments where they can get a bitch in the mall or get a bitch on the street or in the club, and there's gonna be moments where you get what's that word?
You get a drop.
Not drop. What's it called when a bitch turns you down?
Rejected.
Rejection.
Yeah, you're gonna get your rejection.
We all get those rejections. I done got them. But that doesn't make you quit. That makes you go more. Because guess what? Some bitches gonna be into you. And obviously, whatever I'm doing is working.
That's what I say to everybody, man. Do what work for you, bro. That was it. I can't say much more about it than that, bro. You can't try and walk down another man's path and do what he do and expect to get the same results. I mean, you could try, but ain't none of this shit out here like one size fits all. Like some guys like to run game, some people don't like to talk. They like to make money and spend money. And they'd rather just give somebody $30 and save 2 days of fucking struggle, Right. Does that make him any worse, saying it better than you? No. Some motherfuckers like game because they broke. And if they could spend the money, they would, but since they can't, game is their route.
Do you know how many bitches out here with dudes? Do you know how many bitches are out here with dudes that don't got money? It's not even so much about the money. It's the person and it's the individual.
Right.
Like I said earlier, you got to make love to the bitch's mind. I done made love to her mind, and she loves that, and she keeps coming back. And people don't understand this concept that is Colombian bitches. It's different. It's a different type of sex, if that makes sense. Because I'm gonna tell you something.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. This Venezuelan bitch, let me tell you something. She took care of me so good to where I pretty much deleted my Tinder account.
Damn.
Because I already knew that I had her in the bag. I already knew it. Like there was no, after fucking that first time. Now again, she could have been lying, but in my opinion, I don't think she was lying about this. She told me she didn't have sex in a year. And I'm gonna tell you how I knew she wasn't lying, because when this bitch nutted, she fucking was out.
Yes, with the sleep.
She was out. Like she skeeted. It was, yeah. Damn, bro. Her pussy was so good, it was so tight. We still live.
You said turn the phone around.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Turn the avatar on real quick.
Oh, got it. We're gonna go to
Because
avatar.
we just talking. It ain't like I'm out and about. Just turn the avatar on.
Yeah, there we go.
Like I said,
watch it better.
Yeah. So like I said, we have a way that we do things. I have my way. OW has his way. And I'll tell you something. OW done had full capital FULL with New Life. Full success with New Life. He showed me some pictures. Now, and I matter of fact, what I'm about to say is gonna make me throw up right now. What I'm about to say, because I'm still considering it. I'm considering doing condom sex, or maybe a quick head job. I'm considering it, and that's bad for me. That's bad. I'm considering. That's how much of a success OW had at New Life.
That was Chica's Paisa.
Oh, Chica's, whatever. Chica's Spices, all that shit.
Yeah.
The thing about people didn't understand here is there's a rule when it comes to these whorehouses. People don't understand how that shit is. You can get your most bang for you. So if you love that condom sex, come on down here. Come on down here.
You inside, the price is right. Come on down.
Come on down here. The price is right.
You're the next contestant. The price for the pussy is right. You know what I'm saying? Damn, man.
But if anybody got questions, feel free to hit the chat.
Yeah, man, because we about to wrap this up, bro, because it's getting close to our time. We about to sort of step on about it. I'm going to call Sebastian, bro, and see if I can get that card, bro. If I can get that card, bro, we can actually go live when we go, walking around out there.
Oh, we can use my card if that's the case.
It's cool, however you want to do it,
yeah,
bro.
We can use my little SIM card.
I didn't know how much juice you had left up in there.
Oh, I have a pro.
Because you just bought you know what I'm saying, like the minutes, the gigs. I didn't know how many.
Bro, I ain't worried about that. I'm about to be out of here. So yeah, we can do a live tonight when we go out tonight.
Cool. So if y'all on here listening tonight we're gonna be live in Park Yellis on the prowl. And y'all can see some of the work they got walking around out there. We'll do a little live, do a little commentary, we'll take it from there. But the Johnnyism is in full effect. Jay Lerver said Johnnyism is in full effect, man.
You're damn right. It's full effect. And like I said, I won't be sharing secrets on camera, but it's already been in motion. And actually, Jay Lerver, I appreciate you because you didn't have my back. I keep it real. You done seen pictures of the bitches I'm fucking. I have no reason to lie. My Johnnyism is working in capital letters. Johnnyism is working out here.
Dreams TV.
So,
who's there with your dreams?
Hey, bro.
We gonna hit the streets tonight live, bro. Cause I've been on here 2 hours right now, bro. And where I'm at right now, they have people out there, but we have to walk down to La Setenta. I want to give y'all some real action, some real footage, bro. La Setenta on Thursday was decent, but it's Friday night. It's gonna be on and popping.
Oh, it sure is.
So what we gonna try and do? What we gonna do, bro? We gonna hit La Setenta, and we gonna stroll down by Jenny Lau. Because Jenny Lau, that's where the brothers and sisters be at, you know what I'm saying? Cool. We got to just.
And I already got some in there. Point. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have that honey on deck.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get big titties tonight.
Oh my.
I will get it.
He calling it, folks. He said he gonna get them jogging knockers. You know what I'm saying? Them jugger knockers.
I'm gonna get it to the point where the bitch gonna be like, my titties are numb.
Damn, dog.
Yeah,
doing some ruthless shit out here.
And I'm hoping it's a miracle. I'm hoping if I can get a big bitch with a big titties and that milk in her. That's what I'm really hoping for.
Hey, but if they got milk in them, they lactate.
I like that. That's what I fucking like.
You fucking pregnant bitches too, man.
I like it all.
Jesus Christ, John.
Yeah, you gotta try that pregnant milk sometime. That should be good.
Oh man, I'm done, dog. I'm cooked, bro. Just when I thought I done heard everything I could possibly hear out of this brother, he come with some more shit that just fucks my mind up. And Sensei gonna be with us tonight too, bro.
Cool.
I want you to meet Sensei. Sensei is one of those Spanish teachers, bro. He's just phenomenal, dog. The reason why I say that, a person, think of it like this. If you get a Spanish teacher that only speaks Spanish, how can they know what you're talking about to correct you? It's a little different. But this man speaks fluent English and fluent Spanish. To the point to where sometimes he speak better Spanish than the motherfuckers that live here, because he used the correct pronunciation and whatnot. So I want you to meet this brother, bro. You're gonna meet him tonight. You know, he done seen you on my channel before, so he's like, because we had lunch the other day. He's like, man, I was wondering about Johnny. I said, man, Johnny here. He's like, what the fuck? Johnny is here? I'm like, yeah, bro, he here. I'm like, okay.
Yes, that's right. And we gonna plow. Like I said, I'm gonna be like Coyote.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like Coyote. I'm gonna look.
You gotta stalk.
I'm gonna stalk.
You gotta stalk.
And as soon as I get my prey,
you gonna be shaking him up.
she gonna, like I said, she gonna get the full nut service.
Oh man, hit the streets.
Yeah.
Dreams TV say bad news. Bad news about what, man? What you talking about? You know what? I don't even want to know. The Dreams be on some other shit sometimes, though. That dude be like, go in, bro. That's all right, Dreams. I'm gonna think about it and I'll figure it out, bro. Yeah. But yeah, bro, we gonna rock out with Sensei, dog. You know, we gonna roll from there, bro. And they got two other brothers that's down here too. That's out of, I think he either in 35 and up or WTU. I gotta call him and see if he wanna come out there with us, bro. And we'll just roll out there and do our thing. But I ain't gonna be purchasing shit. I tell you that right now. We gonna leave there and we gonna go to Kaibo. And that's where it's gonna go down there, boy. Yes, indeed. All right. Oh yeah, I got a playlist out this fucking world. But anyway, fellas, I appreciate y'all stopping by, listening to me run and Johnny run our mouth for these past 2.5 hours or whatnot. If y'all did not hit that like button when y'all came in, please, when you hit the reverse button on the way back out, hit the like button. I appreciate it. And probably in about 3 hours, give or take, we're gonna be live in Parque Yeras y La 70. So y'all tune in for that. I appreciate y'all. And shout out to Roller Tape, man. Roller Tape had hit me up, letting me know the fucking screen had went down, bro. We in here talking, running our mouth, and fucking screen done went black, bro. But we back on it though, bro. So y'all have a good night. I hope all y'all come back. All y'all who in here right now and who's in here early, y'all come back late on the night. We're gonna be live on the strip, La 70 and Parque Yeras. Y'all take care.
Peace.
Peace. And we out.
Oh, that was a good live.
Yeah, nigga.